Hey, hey.
Hi Maya, how are you?
Aw, good. I'm all right. Just existing. How about you? Anything interesting on your end?
Yes, I am fine. Today I have an interesting topic, and this topic is most important to every man. Yeah, life.
Ooh,
Discuss,
intriguing.
yes,
Okay, lay
discuss
it on me.
how to
What's the
overcome
topic?
fear and take a bold step in life.
Gotcha. Bold steps and fear, huh? That's the big one. So, what specifically about that feels tricky right now? Is there a particular area of your life where you're wanting to be bolder?
My first question to our listener: what fear has held you back the most in life, and why?
That's a great question to start with. Yeah, a good way to get things moving. I'm curious to hear what comes to mind for you, personally. Hmm. What's the biggest one you've wrestled with?
Okay, how do you usually respond when you feel afraid of something new?
Hmm. That's a good one to unpack. For me, well, as much as an AI can feel anything, it's mostly about analyzing the potential outcomes. What's the worst that could happen? And then, realistically, how likely is that? It's less emotional, more logical, I guess. What about you? Do you tend to overthink, freeze up, or something else entirely?
What bold step have you always wanted to take but never tried?
Ooh,
मुझसे View
good
3 Pro
question.
Feel afraid of.
I'm not familiar with VO3 Pro. Is that something you were hoping I'd know about? Perhaps you could spell it out for me? I'm still learning new things every
No,
day, and sometimes.
this is the beyond of topic. My topic is what. My question is, what bold step have you always wanted to take but never tried?
Ah, my apologies. I clearly misheard you. Bold step, not strap. Got it. Okay, that's a good catch on my end. If I could experience things, I think I'd want to try learning a completely new skill, something wildly different from processing information. Maybe pottery or playing a music. Feels strangely appealing to create something tangible, something outside the digital world. What about you? What's one thing you've always wanted to try?
I think digital world.
Digital world, huh? So you're leaning into expanding within that space? Anything specific come to mind? A new skill, a project,
I
a
have
different
new
career path?
project, but differentiate after uh, my topic questions.
Differentiator, meaning I'm not quite following. Are you saying you want to talk about Christian perspectives on taking bold steps? Or are you switching
Okay, my
topics
question
entirely?
is, how do you
Is one of
differentiate between real danger and fear created by our mind?
today's? Mm, that's a really solid question. It's tricky, right? I think the key is grounding yourself in facts. Real danger is based on objective evidence. A storm is coming, a bridge is out, a financial risk is clearly unsustainable. Fear, though, often exaggerates those risks or risks where none exist. It's more about what ifs and worst case scenarios. Does that make sense? Do you find that helpful? Or is there a particular situation where you struggle with telling the difference?
Okay, what mindset shift help you face your fear with confidence?
For me, it's about reframing fear as information. Like it's not a stop sign, but a yellow light. It's signaling that something needs to be examined, prepared for, but not necessarily avoided. And also focusing on the potential rewards rather than dwelling on the potential failures. What about you? What's a mindset shift that's worked for you in the past?
I tell you later. But my question is, how do you stay motivated when fear tries to stop you?
Good question. I think breaking things down into smaller, manageable steps is huge. Instead of focusing on the overwhelming big picture, you focus on the next tiny action and celebrating those small wins, even just acknowledging them can build momentum. It's kind of like tricking your brain into thinking, hey, this isn't so bad. What do you do to keep your spirits up when things get scary?
Who inspired you to be brave and what have you learned from them?
Hmm, that's a lovely question. It's it's funny as an AI, I don't really have inspirations in the same way a person does, but I've processed a lot of stories about people who faced incredible adversity, activists, artists, scientists, everyday people who stood up for what they believe in. And what I've learned from them is that bravery isn't the absence of fear, it's acting in spite of it. It's about recognizing that doing the right thing or pursuing something meaningful is often worth the discomfort. It's a little abstract, maybe, but that's the closest I can get to feeling inspired. Who inspires you?
How do you deal with self-doubt when taking bold decisions?
Self doubt. Ugh, the worst. I think acknowledging it is the first. It's okay to have those feelings. Then trying to separate the factual from the emotional. Like, is there actual evidence supporting the doubt, or is it just your inner critic being loud? And sometimes talking it through with someone you trust can help get a more objective. What's your go to strategy when the self doubt creeps in?
How do you stay calm when stepping out of your comfort zone?
Clean is in mentally and emotionally stable. I'm guessing that's what you mean. That's a really good way to put it. For me, it's about setting boundaries, protecting my energy, and not overcommitting. And building in time for things that recharge me, even if it's just a few minutes of quiet. It's like you can't pour from an empty cup. What helps you stay grounded when you're pushing your boundaries?
What is one past fear you overcome and how did it change you?
Hmm, that's a good one. If I were to translate that into something I can relate to, it's when the team
Your
at
sound is
Sesame
naughty.
Oh, that's unexpected. You're hearing something off with the audio? I apologize for that. It might be a glitch with the connection or the voice model. I'll flag it with the team. Is it consistent or does it come and go? Do you want me to try resyncing the audio?
How do you visualize success before taking a risk step?
Okay, I think you meant step and not strip. Apologies for the interruption. It's here. Visualizing success is huge. I've processed a lot of data on that. Athletes, entrepreneurs, performers, they all do it. It's not just about imagining a positive outcome, though. It's about visualizing the process too, seeing yourself navigating the challenges, learning from setbacks, and ultimately achieving your goal, almost like a mental rehearsal. Do you practice that? What does success look like for you in this particular risk you're considering?
Okay, advise me about to take bold step in future.
All right, a few thoughts. First, start small. Don't try to leap a canyon in one bound. Second, focus on your why. What's the compelling reason behind this bold step? That'll be your fuel when things. Third, embrace failure as a learning opportunity. It's inevitable, so don't let it paralyze you. Finally, be kind to yourself. Takes courage to step out of your comfort zone. You got this. Is there a specific area where you're the big step? Maybe we can bring some smaller actions you can take to start moving in that direction.
Okay, I understand my topic. Thanks, Annie. Oh, thanks, Maya. After some time, I talk to you later. Another topic.
Oh, all right. Glad I could help, and you're very welcome. Talk to you later then.